yourselves a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Bene, ready for more.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Scavenger contract tagged.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Yeah, I did it.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
It's alright, I think
Supply box ready for pickup. Targets are up. Get to work.
One dropping in on you.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You don't want that pistol battle with me, boy.
I got the wheel.
Wow.
Objectives update. Move to the next location. Your teammate has entered the Gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment. Next objective location.
Not there. Contact.
Sending them on. Contract complete.
No, we can't grab our
All supply
loadout.
boxes located.
Contact.
What? Drop me your money. Drop me your money. Superior.
Three guys up there, three guys up there.
Superior, drop me your money.
Where you talking?
Enemy UAV
Come on.
overhead.
I'm on the wheel.
Jump out, jump out. Drop me your money, sausage. Find some money.
Headed your way.
Grab my son back. I'm $100 short. I'm gonna go it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh yeah, you got a Superior. Right here.
Yeah. Right there.
Here's some armor.
Hey, let's go kill that most wanted.
Could take the shot from up.
Contact.
Get finished it.
Marking hill. I can take this here.
Take it, sir.
Fucking guts!
So this is Oklahoma. Oh, but the spoilers, they're like, won't tell me what that shot now.
What, is that be okay?
Hostiles in the area.
Yeah, cancel that.
Moving up there. Got a vendor here who needs supplies.
I'll take it.
Hostiles in the area.
Another one across, another one. Down them, down them. Anybody got a airstrike? Stop it right here, if you have one.
Enemy movement there.
It's awesome, look at that thing. Oh, yeah. I still got him. He's down again. Finish him. Yeah. Pop his ass again.
Tommy, it's somebody over here. Right here. Nice.
Might be somebody
Gas
else
is
building.
moving in.
Be careful.
New safe zone located.
Somebody on my heartbeat, yeah. Where?
Who's that?
Down there.
Yeah, let's go get Ghost.
Tagged a care package.
Alright.
a counterattack.
Dang this boy up.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah.
Anybody need this? Bounty target has been marked. Killer. Gas is moving. Contact.
Marking enemy.
Yep. Hold on. Got one.
Enemy marked.
I'm down one of them.
There's two down in there.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
He ghosted.
Enemy marked.
What?
Trying to run.
Yeah, no.
Buy UAV. So,
Why you gotta find them dumb people down like,
sit here and get you a selfie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get me recon.
UAV entering the AO.
I don't mind airstrike.
RTB for resupply. Got a vendor here if you need supplies.
Two, nothing up.
Received your mark.
Yeah, they fighting over here.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Mm-hmm. They on top. Uh-huh.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yep, he on top. Fuck. Need an airstrike. We need an airstrike.
Yes, I got one.
Go up, Tommy. Just go. Yeah. Super sub.
Red building, red building.
Dummy.
Allied contact inbound.
I put a custom strike on him. It's not yet.
Gas is moving. New safe zone located.
Yeah, they ghosted.
oh my god! That was just camping.
Last one upstairs.
Yeah.
Drop me your money first, Austin. Drop me your money.
Oh.
I'm hit.
Grenade!
Oh, yeah. Make sure you don't jump on it.
Careful! Porca puttana!
Some party with an RPG. Oh, wow. That happened to be the fortunate. Soon as I'm walking
Hey, somebody
out,
grab his
I'm
trophy.
around, too.
Found the field upgrade.
Alright, I got one already.
Just this out.
Have a business here.
Take that gas mask for sure.
That nigga King always getting disconnected, bro. Swanton was like playing with him. Get voted too much. Wanna go on top of that building, Tommy? Come on, y'all. Come on. Well, you know what? We can stay right here.
I love being in this building, Spider-Man.
Huh?
I love this building.
Yeah, we stay here.
I'm saying the bathroom. It's a bounty on us too.
Oh, it's a bounty on this? Yeah.
They never push us. Dang, next year I could be out.
Yep.
Trying to see how I can get it, man. Cause I'll be in 3 days. It's not gonna come with 2K, right? Oh yeah. Oh no, it's not gonna come with it. I have to buy it. I'm only gonna get a free copy because I bought the Kobe edition. Oh, okay.
Tom, you want me to watch the back door?
Oh no, I'm sitting down. You gotta stay downstairs. I'm trying to stay up. Definitely in this proximity. You know, I've been mad about it so long. Everybody's on the game industry. A lot of guns and weapons in here. Come in, it's unleashed.
It's safe. We lost the enemy trains.
Tom, you go by yourself? Yeah.
Money. Here.
Gas is
Oh,
moving
we
in.
good.
Safe zone located. Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, I think I got it.
What?
Yeah. Back here.
Oh yeah, people running.
People here. Yep.
Flash out!
What you backed up for?
He ran the
Facing
other
the
way.
safe
He
zone.
ran out the other way. He's coming to the front. Hang on, goddamn. still there. Oh, he ran away now.
Guaranteed to be at ICU.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Fighting's over. Now it's a ghost town. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Product went out in the opening.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Wanna go grab your loadout, Tommy?
Time to clear back.
You take that car?
I see a vehicle.
Okay.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What?
Red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Friendly's in the safe zone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Marking enemy. Marking enemy.
I see him. Yeah, people about to start running in here real soon.
Yeah. Yep, and they're going to be coming across from port. They're going to be coming right through here.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh, this boy up, man. I'm gonna try to take a break after this appearing. All right. Shh. Okay.
Why ain't he killed these guys?
Tommy watching that back, right?
Yeah. They're coming from the front now. First will be here.
Enemy movement missed. Got gas moving in.
Friendly's in the safe zone.
Yo, we should be killing them
Enemy
dudes from up
UAV
top.
overhead.
Hold up.
Get him out of here. That looks good.
Yeah, right here.
Marking location for airstrike.
Hi.
Idiot.
Hell out of there.
Somebody below me. Yeah, bye. You tell me. Front door.
Front door,
Gas
front
is
door, front
moving
door.
in. New safe zone located.
Yeah, I see him.
To your left. There's 4 teams left, bro.
Get that fucking hand.
Ooh, all these dudes. Yeah, I gotta use my kilo.
We have to get
Man, you might be out of there.
Nah, we good. We just gonna have to fight.
It's just full of run.
They right here.
Just separated.
They're on the move.
I better find another cover if y'all can.
Enemy airstrike. Take cover.
We good. We good. We good. We gonna stay alive.
We have to get to the safe zone.
They gonna have to run to us.
We have a kill.
Right here. Gang pound. Yes, sir. Oh, that circle helped us, bro. That circle.
Finally, for once.
Yes.
For once. I've been taking out the hand.
We can play trios until this boy, he ain't crying right now. Plus beef was with the road. I see you. I see you.
soon.
Huh? What?
I hold him while I play.
Okay. Hold on, let me take his doctor. Nah. I know you pissed. I'm on the paint.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Light under control. It's been mentioned today, and we've seen footage this week of John pushing back against supporters who challenged
Wax circle.
patriotism during the 2008 campaign.
Cancel that. Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone. Located a supply box. Secure that position.
I told you.
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Why do you think they come in from this man? Oh, they can have because
Your teammate is sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Dang! A cluster strike killed me. Oh my god, bro.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
They broke cut crossbows. You can call out, okay? Alright.
There's a fight kicking off. While you wait, feel free to give these wankers a proper G. And if you find something to throw, feel free to give them that as well.
Now he's on the right. Right in front of you. On the side, you go to the right.
Your teammates dying. They're returning to base.
That's crap.
This sniper's dog. I wish they would give me the car.
Say,
What'd you have?
You've got a proper fight here.
Yeah,
Yourself
AM1.
sorted. You're up next.
Oh, that's a destroyer cartridge.
say, better now.
Listen up, soldier. Win
The
here and you
camper.
return to the front line.
Yeah.
If you lose, you're done.
Camper.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
Yeah, you buckling on this train?
That way. We're sending you
You
back.
saw that?
No.
If your team has the cash, they can pay for your release.
Oh, winner. That's fine.
top of your
They
head.
on my ass.
Still alive. Come in action.
Friendly
Requesting
UAV
recon.
overhead.
Go to the top. Go to the top.
Yeah, I am. Hopefully I don't get shot in this room.
Nigga, you running slow as fuck. Yeah, you running too slow.
The enemy took that one. We'll be back to finish the job.
Back.
Well, that's how you open up the fourth quarter on the road. Critical moment. A touchdown. Here's the penalty on Gregory right in the middle of the field, 94 Dallas. Takes the ball out of the hands from Juju after he had scored the touchdown. Claypool came over and said, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Gregory isn't like a rookie telling him that, Tony, and away they go. Yeah, well, you'll see.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deployed shortly. Enemy soldier incoming.
That's karma, bitch.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
Cole ain't got no roof. We be in the city.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone. Primary objective is to kill them all. Fly box located.
Boy, you scared the shit out of me.
Oh, there's somebody on the other side.
Boy, be grabbing onto the cord and crap.
Yes, I can't play.
I saw he kicked my keyboard.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Oh, bro.
Dude, have a window up here. 30 bullets, enough to kill one guy.
Primary objective accomplished.
Oh, yeah, you right there.
Jesus.
He's one shot, bro. He's one shot.
Oh, I got hit. Oh! Wow, that's what teammate. Damn, man.
Your teammate was sent to the gulag.
I shouldn't have ran over there.
You're in
Fuck,
the
bro.
gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment. You can always have a go at these bastards, point blank. Give them some choice words or smash their mugs with a well-placed stone. Time for a bit of argy-bargy. Self-sorted, you're up next. Listen up, soldier.
This dude is
Win and
camping on
you
the
return to the
top
front
already.
line. But if you lose, you're done. You're up, soldier. Go back to the front line. You've earned it.
Say, better now.
Hold on. Let's go here.
Marking hill.
No.
Disregard that. Marking hill.
I'm gonna grab this helicopter. We can get our most wanted.
Yeah.
Tag the most wanted contract.
I grabbed a contract.
I can fly.
Gas is closing in. Teammate has been cleared for redeployment. Your teammate is a high-value target. Guard them at all costs.
I can fly.
Hold on, let's do this.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Shit, we almost got enough for a loadout. Let's go loot these houses over here. Come on.
On the stick. Trophy system prepped. I can take the stick.
Go, one. Oh.
Yeah. They put us quick, man. Ow.
Taking
They
enemy fire.
playing.
Probably gonna come all the way over here. That dude, they too deep up.
Yeah, man.
They are coming.
Come on. Let's go. You gotta hurry up. Oh my god, bro.
They got me. I don't know.
Go.
I got shotgun.
You'll make it. Hang on.
Yo, get in, bro.
Yeah.
On the stick.
All right, fine.
Oh my god, you guys, man.
Teammate taken.
Yeah, don't do some trials, bro. Tommy, loot this house.
They coming.
They dropped the point, man. Come on.
Yep. Come on, Tommy, come on.
Yeah.
Come.
Yep, they running.
They still
Yeah.
coming?
Yes.
Damn.
They chasing at the...
Tommy, look this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't got no plates. Fuck.
Yeah, I'd be so lucky if we found this after right now. It can be boring.
Tommy, let's go here. Come on.
Moving.
Hold on.
All pilot.
On the stick.
A little bit.
We got nothing else. Come on.
We got 13,200 for him.
I can take the stick.
I would need to end him one on the and then
I got shotgun.
Look this. I don't see nothing.
Friendly loadout drop on the
that's
way.
where it is.
Oh yeah, come on. Tommy, drop your money.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
I can take the stick.
I got shotgun.
If somebody just try to shoot us,
Enemy team is tracking your
They do,
position.
man. I think it's the
Buy
same
station
dude.
identified.
Damn.
come on.
I can fly.
Are they never ball up?
Yeah, I got it. Come on.
I got shotgun.
What happened?
Oh god, bro. I'm rushing, bro. So panicky, bro.
The dudes is chasing us like
On your feet, let's go.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I got the loadout. Fuck.
Alright, good.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
My bad. Fuck. Oh, somebody shoot.
Enemy fire!
You're good. Sit tight.
Wow. That is crazy. That is really crazy.
Oh, God, on us.
Yo.
You have never put me in a cocktail.
I know. So that's it. Shit.
Enemy
Yeah,
UAV
they, I don't
overhead.
know, I'm like getting destroyed in this game.
Fucking guts.
It's 2 teams too, bro. 2 teams.
UAV overhead.
They must have heard about us in the last game, yo. Wow.
I'm gone.
They hit us.
It was 2 teams, bro.
That fire shotgun top down that fast.
Yeah, boy, you should know that. I use it. Hit your ass. If he hit you with 1 clip, it's over. If he directly hit you with that clip, you dead.
He did.
Yeah. See how I be chopping down people? Donovan, all right, Tommy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, shit, I hit you with, shit, if I hit you with 2 of them bullets, you dead. You gonna fall down.
Even if you got EOD still dead. That make no sense.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment. Enough practice. Time for the real thing. Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
That's a solid. Disregard that. Scavenger con. I see a hero. Yeah, I did it.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
On the stick.
Supply box located. Move to secure. Next objective located. Contract updated. New objective identified. Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes found.
Oh, Donovan.
Drop it, baby.
Oh, let me get you up. Shit.
I got him. Oh, you all the way over here now.
Come on, you can make it.
I'm about to load out.
There you go.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Need plates up here again?
I can get me one.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
Could use some recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Ain't nobody by us. Grab one of these bounties. This hospital ain't even been looted. So much money in here.
Yeah,
What
that's
the
what I'm
fuck,
saying.
man?
Huh?
It's still there. It's still there.
Oh, it's on top.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Anti-contract
RTB for
attack.
resupply.
Probably get a second loadout.
Yeah, we really can. There go a selfie.
Medical supplies here.
All pilots.
Gas is inbound.
I'll take
Drop me,
the stick.
drop me y'all money.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I'll fly it.
Grab this bounty.
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
I'll fly it.
Oh, let me grab Ghost real quick.
Tommy, put the helicopter down. Tommy, put the helicopter. Oh, you already got a trophy on that. Hold on.
Trophy system prepped.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright,
Taking a sit. I see
the most wanted.
hostiles.
Oh, I got a hit marker on the shard. That might want to jump out. I'm going in.
I'm taking rounds.
Most wanted target dusted. Solid work.
Over here. Oh, there we go. Hey, how you doing, man?
The bounty target is down. Well done.
Downside towards the where?
this is at the bounty.
Bounty counterattack.
Here goes selfie, Superior.
Medical supplies here.
Oh, grab that. Grab that. Oh, it's
Be
inside.
advised. Enemy team is tracking your location. Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
I'll hop
Enemy
on.
UAV overhead.
What you doing? Should have just flew off.
Grab it.
You should have flew off.
Oh,
Yeah, just fly off and get it. Oh man.
it's all good. Alright. That's my one.
That's the bounty. That's the bounty.
Oh, yeah, they're right there, right there. Right below us.
On your feet, let's go.
Got me some plates, Tommy.
Vilasa, I gotcha.
Down one.
Not done. Come on, you can make it.
Superior, you got plates?
Yeah, I got to drop some.
Okay.
Yeah. That's two.
Moving.
Drag out.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I can fly.
This dude gotta be ready.
What? Oh my god, it's a dude in there. It's two dudes in there, bro. Oh my god.
Gulag down.
So I'm about to get him after this. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a
Got
break.
a fight here. Get yourself sorted. You're up next. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Flashbang out!
You got roughed up in there. We're bringing you home. If your team has the cash, they can pay for your release.
Stay with it.
Alright, Superior, we're gonna be back home later.
AOC wants to cancel those who worked for Trump. Good luck with that, they say. A White House official in that article is quoted as saying, "I believe there is a life after this in politics for Trump officials. But the idea that a sitting member of Congress wants to purge from society and ostracize us should scare the American people." This is more than just about freedom of speech, Congressman Cleaver. This has to do with someone, a sitting member of Congress, wanting to silence the other side. How do you see it?
Well, we don't do that in the United States. We don't silence the other side, and I didn't hear her comments. I hope that's not what she was saying. But we don't silence it. Well, we don't silence the other side. That's not what we do. And sometimes when we get embroiled in the rhetoric, we say things that we could have said a little differently and still got across what we meant. And that's what I think may have happened. I don't know. But look, this is the United States of America. We present the opportunity for everybody to speak his or her piece, their part, and that's just the way it is. That's the way I hope it always will be.
I know that we are seeing an amazing amount of people who engaged in this election, but about 71 million of them so far, and the counting continues, voted for the person across the political aisle from you, and they aren't going anywhere. And I used to attend your church in Kansas City, and I know I've heard you say it, we are all together in this. So I appreciate your time on the show today and your response to the questions. Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Good to talk to you.
Drug company Pfizer announcing early trials of its COVID-19 vaccine, showing it is 90% effective. Some critics are ripping the president's administration's distribution plan, while others say it's shameless politicization of progress.
Attention veteran homeowners. Record low mortgage rates have dropped even lower. At New Day, veterans can shortcut the refinance process and save $250 a month, $3,000 a year. With the VA Streamline Refi, at New Day, there's no appraisal, no income verification, and no out-of-pocket costs. One call can save you $3,000 a year.
Call 1-855-248-4701.
Pete Talbot here, along with my son Seth, with Relief Factor. And we're so grateful to be here with Larry Elder, who's been telling his radio listeners for years now about how Relief Factor can help them get out of pain.
Team, you know, every time I turn around, I'm hearing from my listeners who are now out of pain, including many of my colleagues like Dennis Prager, Hugh Hewitt, Mike Gallagher, and many others. Being out of pain is a big deal.
I was in pain for many years. I was desperate. I ordered the 3-week quick start, and I am so glad that I did, because now I am pain-free.
Doctors formulated Relief Factor by combining 4 different ingredients to help your own body deal with inflammation. That's why we created the 3-week quick start for just $19.95, about $1 a day, to see if we can get you out of pain.
So order the 3-week quick start for yourself at relieffactor.com or by calling 800-500-8384.
Which looks better, this or this? Seems clear to me.
Buy 2 pairs of glasses for just $69.95 at America's Best, and they'll throw in an eye exam for free. It's a savings of at least $50. Book an exam online today.
Your typical vacuum has bristles that can leave cleaning gaps and wrap hair, so Sharp replaced them with flexible power pins to directly engage floors and dig deep into carpets. Pick up more on every pass with no hair wrap. Sharp Vertex with dual clean power pins.
Hi, my name is Sam Davis, and I'm going to tell you about exciting plans available to anyone with Medicare. Many plans provide broad coverage and still may save you money on monthly premiums and prescription drugs. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you have to meet a deductible for each, and then you're still responsible for 20% of the costs. Next, let's look at a Medicare supplement plan. As you can see, they cover the same things as Original Medicare, and they also cover your Medicare deductibles and co-insurance, but they often have higher monthly premiums and no prescription drug coverage. Now, let's take a look at Humana's Medicare Advantage plans. With a Humana Medicare plan, hospital stays, doctor office visits, and Medicare deductibles are covered. And of course, most Humana Medicare Advantage plans include prescription drug coverage. In fact, in 2019, Humana Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan members saved an estimated $7,800 on average on their prescription costs. Most Humana Medicare Advantage plans include a Silver Sneakers fitness program at no extra cost. Dental and vision coverage is now included with most Humana Medicare Advantage plans. And you get telehealth coverage with a $0 copay. You get all this for as low as a $0 monthly plan premium in many areas. And your doctor and hospital may already be a part of Humana's large network. If you want the facts, call right now for the free decision guide from Humana. There is no obligation, so call the number on your screen right now to see if your doctor is in our network, to find out if you could save on your prescriptions, and to get our free decision guide. Humana, a more human way to help you.
Investors are active today, stocks surging as drug company Pfizer is reporting early trials of its COVID-19 vaccine show it was 90% effective. Today, New York's Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo called it bad news that the progress has come with President Trump still in the White House. Watch for yourself.
And we can't let this vaccination plan go forward the way the Trump administration is designing it, because Biden can't undo it 2 months later. I mean, I've been talking to governors across the nation about that. How can we shape the Trump administration vaccine plan to fix it or stop it before it does damage?
I remind you that more than 100,000 people a day are getting coronavirus. We'll get into what the governor's saying. Meanwhile, Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse fired back in this statement. It is beyond disgusting that Governor Cuomo could use a glimmer of hope for another worn-out Trump is bad talking point. When we get a vaccine, we're going to need all hands on deck distributing it as fast as possible. Shamelessly politicizing this is dangerous and stupid. Power panel now, former Utah Congressman and Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz, Ethan Bierman, co-chair of the Hometown Values PAC and radio host of Left Coast News. Ethan, Jason, great to see you. Ethan, I come to you first, and I just want to remind our viewers, because they know, because I follow the story a lot. In New York and my home state now, New Jersey, we had a situation with nursing homes. That is one of the governors where lives were lost because of his decision to put people who had COVID where the most vulnerable were. He says he didn't know at the time that he shouldn't do that. I'm just reminding everybody where we've been with his decision making, and now he takes a day that has this news and calls it bad news. What do you think of it?
Well, I think that there are a couple of things that are happening here. One, we're ignoring that the outgoing president tweeted this morning taking credit for the vaccine. Remember, Pfizer, well, this is fantastic news. We have 240,000 dead Americans, and this administration really hasn't done anything. Pfizer didn't take any money from the federal government. This was a completely private venture of which they ran. It's early, though. I think I'm going to use Alan Greenspan's words here for a second. Irrational exuberance. I mean, it's great news. I'm excited to see the positive news coming from Pfizer, but they themselves in their own report talk about how this is early data. There is a lot more to go before we can claim victory and start distributing this vaccine. It's excellent news. I hate the over-politicization of something like this because it's to save Americans' lives, and that's what we've been missing. And I'm excited for President Biden to lead that charge with his new task force he announced today.
Jason.
I hate that kind of political spin. You know, I'm sorry, with all due respect to the other guest here, that's the kind of crap that America is just sick and tired of. Operation Warp Speed, put forward by Donald Trump, was a private partnership with the U.S. government. The whole point was that the government isn't going to solve this. It's going to be private industry that's going to solve this. And the good men and women at Pfizer have done an amazing job. And there's a great reason to have a lot of optimism. We're not to the finish line yet. Nobody said they're taking a victory lap. But you've got a Governor Cuomo where they had one of the highest rates of mortality in the entire nation. They had them right near the top of the list on the most deaths. And the guy took time out to go to write a book about his unbelievable leadership in this. And then you have him come out and throw water on it, saying, well, it'll be better under Biden as opposed to Trump, just because it's Donald Trump. And that's the kind of garbage that is not going to unite this country. We should be united in being excited about this and figuring out a way to prioritize getting this in the hands of nurses, doctors, first responders, people in nursing homes, and other things, and hope that it works, and hope that the other companies also have solutions.
Okay, we'll go to this. Senator Bernie Sanders says progressives will hold Joe Biden accountable for the promises he made on the campaign trail. And Biden's deputy campaign manager says he won't let them down.
We're going to hold Joe accountable for the ideas that he has projected and fought for during the campaign. We had a series of task forces working on major issues. And I know absolutely that Joe will stand by the recommendations of those task forces.
I think that Vice President Biden campaigned on an incredibly progressive and aggressive agenda. He's going to make good on those commitments.
Meanwhile, the New York Post editorial board says in order for Biden to be a unifier, he needs to go moderate. The paper cited the concerns of Democrats, such as House Majority Whip Jim Clyburn, who says he believes calls to socialize medicine and defund the police hurt the party on Election Day. I had him on with me yesterday during our Sunday special election coverage, Representative Clyburn, and he said those very words. He said that everybody's district is different. But what I want to ask you about, Ethan, is this idea of, you know, the progressives and their voice inside the party. What happens if President-elect Biden decides to go a different direction from those progressives and Bernie Sanders sees that he didn't keep his promises to them?
I'm not worried about that. Joe Biden has been very clear from the beginning that he's going to listen to all the different voices, not just even within the Democratic Party. He's interested and open to working with those across the aisle. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the McCain and Romney-style Republicans to take over their party again so we can find common ground to move the country forward, like affordable health care for all Americans, which didn't happen the last 4 years. How about clean energy that provides jobs, that's renewable? These are the types of things that Joe Biden will find great compromising coalitions across within the Democratic Party and hopefully across the aisle as well. I'm super optimistic that Joe Biden's the guy.
Look, I hear what you're saying, but when you bring up a topic, Jason, like taxes, I don't know how you keep the progressives happy and the moderates happy and the Republicans who voted for President Trump happy. Like, how do you do all? You're going to disappoint them at some point, if not all of them at one point.
Yeah, the raw politics, the reality of it is it depends what happens in Georgia. It depends on those 2 Senate seats. If Republicans hold the Senate, I think the market will respond very favorably because they know that none of this radical agenda will be move forward. But if Chuck Schumer's in charge, look out. You're going to see a lot of changes. Chuck Schumer's right. They are going to change America if they get control of the Senate.
Wow. All right, gentlemen, great to see you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm going to move to this real quickly. The Trump train not slowing down amid the fight over the election results. Why some even of the president's Republican critics are saying he will remain a force in Washington, D.C., no matter how it all shakes out.
He will have an enormous impact on our party going forward. I believe the great majority of people who voted for Donald Trump want to make sure that his principles and his policies are pursued.
Why do some experts believe silver could rise to $100 an ounce? In a recent report, Goldman Sachs analysts believe global solar installations will jump 50% by 2023, and China is leading the way with plans to build more solar farms like this. China's 5-year plan alone is expected to help increase global solar demand by 40%. And here in the U.S., California now requires many new homes to have solar. The whole world is going solar, and without silver, there would be no solar. That's why some experts are saying,
I believe silver is on its way to $100 an ounce.
If you would like to learn more, call Deer Capital for this free report, Silver's Solar Surge. See why rising demand for solar energy around the world could drive silver prices to $100 an ounce. Call today, get the report, and ask how you can get up to $5,000 in bonus silver with a qualified purchase. Call 800-960-3100. 800-960-3100. 800-960-3100.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Skyrizi. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clearer skin at 4 months after just 2 doses.
Skyrizi may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
I feel free to bare my skin. Visit Skyrizi.com.
Inside the election results, how the president's campaign will challenge the call for Biden, and what their next moves could mean for the country. Newt Gingrich sounds off tonight on Hannity.
Know where your vegetables come from. While the other guys import vegetables, Big Sweet Farms vegetables are 100% grown on American soil. Look for 100% grown on American soil. Big Sweet Farms. Pick some today in the freezer aisle.
Going to the bathroom every half hour isn't normal. It could be a sign of an enlarged prostate, or BPH. Resume Water Vapor Therapy treats the cause of your BPH so you can get back to your life. A clinical study showed that short, in-office therapy treats your prostate, relieving your BPH symptoms and preserving sexual function. Talk to a urologist about the benefits, risks, and see if Resume is right for you. Visit Resume.com and resume your life.
If you're weighing out your Medicare options, here's what you should know.
With Kelsey Care Advantage, you get a local plan with benefit options starting at 0 monthly premium, 0 primary co-pays, and 0 drug deductibles, plus extra benefits not covered by Medicare, like preventive dental exams, a hearing aid allowance, an allowance for over-the-counter medications, and more, all at no additional cost.
Led by the doctors you know and trust at Kelsey Seybold Clinic.
Kelsey Care Advantage. Enroll today.
Introducing the new residence building coming soon to Eagles Trace, the premier senior living community in West Houston. This new residence building will bring an array of brand new amenities to our already bustling campus, including a new restaurant and life enrichment center. With the maintenance-free lifestyle on our 72-acre campus, you'll discover more time to do the things you love. The new residences are selling quickly. Don't wait to learn more.
Do you know where your vegetables come from? While the other guys import vegetables, Big Sweet Farms vegetables are 100% grown on American soil. Look for 100% grown on American soil. Big Sweet Farms. Pick some today in the freezer aisle.
As President Trump's campaign manager today said, the president is not backing down in his fight over election results in key states. Republican Senator Mitt Romney, a frequent critic of the president, admits President Trump will remain a force in the GOP regardless of the outcome.
Well, he is without question the most powerful voice in our party. He will have an enormous impact on our party going forward. He's not disappearing by any means. He's the the 900-pound gorilla when it comes to the Republican Party.
Joining me now, Cindy McCain, wife of the late Senator John McCain and member of the Biden Transition Team Advisory Board. Great to see you today. And I know that Megan and Ben just had new baby Liberty, so let me get that off the top. Congrats to the family. She's gorgeous. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty here. You just heard Senator Mitt Romney say something that not everybody maybe anticipated that Donald Trump will remain the biggest voice and power in the Republican Party. What is your response to that?
I don't disagree at all. He will remain a force. But what we have seen by the outcome of this election is that Republicans are perhaps a little disgruntled with the party and want something better. We want civility. We want empathy and compassion. We want value. And those are things that are not being represented right now on this White House, and I believe are some of the reasons that people did cross over the line and vote for Biden.
You know, I've had people that I share that I would be talking with you today ask me, are you still the same type of Republican that has made your home state of Arizona reliably red? Or is Arizona becoming something decidedly different? Are you changing parties?
First of all, I'm not changing parties. I'm a Republican, and I always will be a Republican. But with that said, I, like everyone else, want good leadership, and leadership that represents me, my family, my community, my state. The face of Arizona is changing. We have a lot of new people coming in. We have a lot of folks that are coming from different parts of the country. Plus, our Latino community is it's much more active now, which is wonderful. And we saw a turnout here that represents that. And so I think, yes, I don't know if we're completely blue, but we're not quite as red as we used to be.
Yeah, you know, I would just mention that Mark Kelly just defeated your state's Republican incumbent, Martha McSally, whom I've interviewed many times on this program. A pickup for Democrats that puts them in the position to have 2 Democratic senators in your home state for the first time in 40 years. Did you anticipate that it would be as close as it's been there? I mean, you get a lot of President Trump supporters who are saying, you know what, it's not over yet. They're right about that. We're still counting votes in several states. No certification yet. President-elect Joe Biden going forward at this point. But what's your take on how razor thin the margins were in your state?
I'm not surprised by that. I was one of the ones that never ever thought Arizona would be a blowout in any way, either way, in either direction. They've always been very independent thinkers out here and independent voters, and so this is representative of that. But with that said, it's what I alluded to before, is that people want more. We want someone who's going to take control and get this pandemic under control. And we're seeing that today in what President-elect Biden is doing. We need answers to things. We need our communities to feel safe again. We need our mothers to feel safe. So with all that said, I'm pleased that it was such a large voter turnout. I want to thank Arizona for that. It's wonderful. No matter what party you voted for, it's wonderful to have as many people as did turn out for this election.
Real quickly, we know 71 million people voted for President Trump, and they aren't going anywhere. What would you say to his supporters today? And I specifically mentioned the vaccine and the announcement today that there are some things the president still is governing, as you well know how the system works, through the middle of January.
Well, first of all, I think that yes, we still have a government. Yes, President Trump is governing right now. I would hope that in all of these things that we would begin to work across the aisle. An issue of pandemic is not a Republican issue. It's not a Democratic issue. It's an American issue, and we need to deal with it, which is what President-elect Biden is going to do and is doing. With that said, I would hope that the president would make the best decisions possible on this with regards to where it goes, how it's administered, all those kinds of things. I'm not privy to what this White House is doing on that, but I do hope that he will take into consideration all the things that we've talked about.
Cindy McCain on the program today. Great to see you. I'll see you down in Arizona when I'm home.
Yeah, please do. Thanks.
Absolutely. Remember those boarded up windows and the violent protests, all the warnings? Well, it didn't happen. And the argument that the outcome would have been different if Joe Biden had lost is what we're going to get into next.
rates have fallen to 50-year lows. But did you know that your VA benefit lets you easily refinance to a lower rate? One call to New Day can save you $3,000 a year. With New Day's VA Streamline Refi, there's no income verification, no home appraisal, and no out-of-pocket costs. It's the quickest and easiest refi they've ever offered. Call New Day now.
Call 1-855-280-5854.
Still your best friend, and now your co-pilot. Still a father, but now a friend. Still an electric car, just more electrifying. Still a night out, but everything fits in. Still hard work, just a little easier. Still a legend, just more legendary. Chevrolet, making life's journey just better.
Ever get the feeling you're being watched? Maybe you are. Hackers can steal what's on your device or see what you send over Wi-Fi, like your finance.
Since last week, he's now 10,676 votes ahead of Donald Trump in Georgia. You see 49.5% to 49.3%. Brianna, this is a race that is almost certainly going to go to a recount. The Secretary of State has indicated that, and elections officials have prepared for that and indicated that is likely what is going to occur here. That being said, a 10,000 vote lead is a very hard thing to turn around in a recount if you look at the history of recounts. So I'm not sure we should expect Joe Biden to all of a sudden be overtaken by Donald Trump in a recount, but that does look like where it's headed in Georgia.
And what about Arizona and Pennsylvania?
Yeah, so Arizona is a different story, right? What we've seen is Donald Trump able to narrow the gap since last week with Joe Biden in Arizona. But Joe Biden still has a healthy margin. He's got 17,058 votes, more than Donald Trump does, 49.5% to 48.9%. So you see that's a 0.6% difference there between the two candidates. And the recount trigger in Arizona is so narrow that it is unlikely this is to go to a recount. We'll wait for, I think there are some 70,000 or so votes still outstanding that we expect to be counted and reported in. So we'll see, but all the trend indicates there Donald Trump still may end up losing Arizona, even by a smaller margin than that, though. And then in Pennsylvania, as you see, what I think is so interesting here, as you know, Biden's lead has continually increased. He's now over 45,514 votes ahead. Remember, Donald Trump won Pennsylvania 4 years ago, part of busting through that blue wall that how he won the White House. He won it by some 44,000 votes in Pennsylvania. So now Joe Biden's vote margin in Pennsylvania is actually greater than Donald Trump's was 4 years ago.
And, you know, now all eyes are really on Georgia and the Senate races there, which are going to have two likely runoffs. Because if Joe Biden wants to have more freedom to do things, he's going to want a Senate majority. Tell us what we're seeing here.
Yeah, I mean, balance for control of the United States Senate does indeed depend on what is going on in these Georgia Senate races. So as you noted, they're having two runoff elections, which is kind of amazing in and of itself. Add to the fact that Georgia seems to have flipped from red to blue in the presidential and is just sort of the center of the political universe over these next many weeks. January 5th is the date. Take a look. The first race is the Jon Ossoff, he's the Democrat there on the left side of your screen, nominee, versus incumbent Republican David Perdue. And then Reverend Raphael Warnock there on the right side is in the other race. But here you see the vote totals from the initial run, and nobody got 50% plus one beyond it. That's what sent it to a runoff, although David Perdue did have a higher vote total there. And in the other race, it was sort of a multi-candidate split, and Reverend Warnock and Kelly Loeffler, the incumbent Republican senator there who was appointed to that seat, head to the runoff. Nobody got even close to 50% plus one there. So circle January 5th on your calendar, two Georgia Senate races, and the outcome could determine which party controls the United States Senate.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to watch there in Georgia. David Chalian, thank you so much. It's great to see you. And we have some breaking news. President Trump just fired his defense secretary, Mark Esper. He did it with a tweet here in the last hour. Plus, the U.S. has just crossed 10 million coronavirus cases. This is a grim milestone heading into what is going to be an even tougher winter.
Our trust has been broken in our leaders, in our institutions, even with some of our friends. And we are hurting. Now more than ever, we need each other to listen, to learn from one another, to rebuild those bonds. Because trust shows that we believe in the good in each other. It's what makes us human. And when we trust one another, that is when we can truly achieve great things.
Against black men. But as the riots rolled on, the goal for many protesters and their cheerleaders was to show that the country had become ungovernable under Mr. Trump. The point was to tell Americans that ending the unrest required a change in government. Jason.
It was used as a political bludgeoning tool, and it was happening in Democrat.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. My cousin Joe Pop died today. Damn. I ain't know. No, I ain't know. I don't even think, bro, I don't even think I've ever met him. He just told me that shit. That's what I told you. This nigga is I didn't, fam. I never meet that nigga. I thought you knowing them niggas, the way you said it, nigga, it was like you. I don't know, cause shit. Like you said it like with a sad voice and everything. Like I mean, it's a sad situation, but the way you said it, like you was friends with him or something. I don't know. I guess it was crazy, cause shit, they didn't know. Shit, he said that nigga he had liver cancer. That nigga ain't tell not a soul. I guess he said shit, niggas wasn't fucking with me. But I got it. Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
Now, come on, man. We trying to get a motherfucking dub, man. Dub.
Tommy loading up.
First game. I need y'all niggas on y'all A game. I'm on my C shit.
Stupid.
Yo, Mike loud, bitch.
Nah, that's my fan. I'm about to turn it off.